J-Boy, you ugly as fuck. That nigga sound like Squidward. That nigga talking like Squidward.
That nigga look like Squidward. Hey, bro. Hey, my nigga, I ain't never had so much fun playing Predator lobbies. My nigga, that shit was a blast.
Hey. You niggas call me to talk about shit that I don't got nothing to do with?
Yeah, but nigga, hey, first of all, fuck you, Spaz. Listen, fuck you, Spaz. Alright?
That nigga J-Bo over there hungover.
Hungover as fuck. That's how you didn't go to work. Talk about. I just came down. No, you did it, nigga.
That nigga said he came down with something.
Nah, he said I went to work and came back.
Alright, but look, I'm finna post a stream in the chat, bro. I was just playing the game, and the fucking nigga Comcast did a test in my area, my nigga, so they just kicked me off the internet, bro. Yeah, look,
I think Reaver come out today.
Man, no it don't, bro.
Where's the new one?
Alright, well look, watch the stream, but I'm gonna hit y'all niggas after the stream.
Damn, bro, it's
Hey, J-Bo, diarrhea shit on you, nigga. Boy, you got blessed. Nigga, I was just about to start getting in your ass, boy. Damn.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. A trip to sunny Arizona for Super Bowl 57. The AFC title game is underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Where the lighter at? Hello.
As they start on the ground, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. The slot man in motion right. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he he's taken down.
Like, what is that? That slow-ass, developing-ass.
It's a Bengal first down, pickup of 11.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. They will throw on first down with Burrow.
Ah!
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That shit was weak.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Let's go.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets
Let's
maybe
go.
a couple up to the 38. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Burrow.
Oh!
And he's intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say
Don't
no.
play with
It was
me.
caught out
Play
of
with your
bounds.
bitch.
So this is just an incompletion here.
Go.
On 4th down, Drew Chrisman on
Go.
the punt.
Good kick.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's
Great
into
kick.
the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Ooh.
And he'll get this
What a
up to
face
the
mask
30
at, my nigga.
Give him 10 yards there, and around by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Right back to him on first down. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run
I
on
was
that
gonna
particular
say,
play.
bro.
I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. A nice little juke. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Get off my nigga.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles, 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys. Because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness. Go pick it up.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's able to get
Let's go, nigga.
Here as he's taken down at the 25. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Let's go, nigga.
Takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. 25 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on the kick away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive.
Let me get that, nigga.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Keon Crossan. And the Chiefs are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get
Let's go,
down,
nigga.
but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 85 yards on the ground in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
They go play action now. Jackson. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And now here's a carry heading left. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Let's go, nigga.
A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
Woo.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back.
Let's go, nigga.
Make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On second down, here's Mixon.
Come here, nigga.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it done.
Just perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play. He couldn't even get going moving the football.
Come on, it glitched a little bit. I'm ready to get it.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Let's go, nigga.
Tanner Muse able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first two drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a three-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
It almost pushed them to the break off their partner, almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Right back to him on first down.
Damn.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him into the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Play action. It's Jackson. Rolling to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Let's go, nigga.
For the touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 35 yards. And the Chiefs continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I seen y'all in the chat.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Oh,
and
see him down.
Him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, that one was was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
177 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Play action. Now Jackson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Here's a give up the middle.
Oh.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move.
This is intercepted.
Where's the PI at?
Top by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take
good play, good play,
possession
good
as
play.
They've got it at the 42-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to go up top again. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. That's complete to John Ross. And they'll get this right past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation to kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They go play action with Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore,
it is.
Plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Like, who is he? Who is Wilson?
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bengals
Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Damn.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon.
Come here, nigga.
A short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now.
Let's go.
They hope to get back into this game.
Hey, that was the same play you ran before.
And hope to have
I don't know if you know it now.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but
that shit is whack.
Sometimes this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled.
Oh, my nigga fall.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there.
You're not going nowhere.
Carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle.
Nigga.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage.
Where was he even at?
Versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
He's going to launch this thing way down.
Yeah. We own that shit, nigga.
Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Burrow going for it on 4th.
Ah!
It's Chase. He
I lost him.
Touchdown. Chase, 37 yards. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Who said what?
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
I can't see.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
But I don't know. It's not letting me see. Like, it's letting me see that somebody commented, but when I go to the app, it don't show me what you said.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 201 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys to the Super Bowl.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Oh, there you go, there you go. I can see y'all shit now. What you mean, so can I? You said so can I. What that mean?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
One quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Let's go.
22 yards there, a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Ooh.
To the 27-yard line. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Oh!
A little juke. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Your security for online. Can I get... What? You tripping, bro. Just watch the stream, bro.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they're going to run.
I was wiggling.
And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Yes,
So
sir.
that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
We're going to take that boy head off.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Nick Bolton
Get that bit.
able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. He's got a man complete.
That was my fault. Madden, why would Madden make me turn into that nigga? Like that.
John Ross, 74 yards. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on second down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, and then you stop that clock. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. And his carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Now Jackson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
No problem.
That's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Jackson to throw. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Steps away. Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal. On second and goal, give it to him again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Third down, goal to go from the 8. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now fourth and goal. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Fourth down, here's Jackson. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Kadarius Toney from 8 yards out. And the Chiefs are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it,
Beat
Brandon?
the shit out
idea
that
that you've
nigga.
done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, more like 2 minutes. 2 hours. Hey, I just beat the brakes off that nigga.